Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to safely download torrents. Now, the number one step and maybe the most important part of this is making sure that you're using a secure torrent client. Okay, there are a ton of different options out there. It can be overwhelming, but you don't just want to go with the first one that you come across. You want to go with one that has a reputation, is tried and true, and known to be secure. And there are really two main options here that pretty much everybody these days uses. You either have transmission. This one is very well known. It is free to use, ad-free, and its entire codebase is open source and supported by a community of developers. The other top option, and my personal favorite, is qBittorrent. I just happen to like the way it looks better. It has some nice features that I like to use, such as a built-in search engine, so I don't have to go back and forth from my browser to download torrents. But overall, these two are the most secure and trusted torrent clients out there, and I will have links in the description below to the download pages for each of them, as well as a bunch of other useful information in case you want to try them out. Now, the second thing that you want to do in order to download torrents safely and securely is have a good VPN active and connected whenever you are downloading a torrent. You also want to make sure that your VPN has a kill switch. In this VPN, ExpressVPN, it's called network lock, and you want to make sure that it's active whenever you're torrenting. Now, if you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about right here, I'm going to break it down for you very simply, okay? When you torrent, you're actually connecting up to a bunch of different people who are sharing that file with you, and you're also sharing the file yourself with other people as well. This is what's known as the torrent swarm, okay? There are seeders who are purely uploading the file, and then you have peers who are uploading and downloading the file at the same time. And all of you are being connected by something called a tracker. And that means that everybody here is sharing information, and you can see information about the peers, seeders, and trackers, and they can see information about you as well. And I can show you this right now. If we go into my torrent client, qBittorrent, I have a torrent that I'm downloading right here, just a random torrent that I found. And if we go to the bottom, you're gonna see peers and trackers. So I can go over here to peers, and this window will pop open, and all of a sudden you can see a bunch of flags on the left side and a bunch of IP addresses. And all of these are different people that I'm connected to and downloading this file from. You can even see which torrent client they're using. You can see that transmission and qBittorrent are the two most popular ones, but there are a few others over here. But the point here is that all this information from these users is being shared with me, and my information is also being shared with them. So in order to make sure that you remain completely anonymous and none of your personal information is released out over the internet, that's where a VPN comes in. A VPN will give you a secure connection. It'll make it seem as if you're somewhere else in the world, and it'll also hide your internet activity from anybody who might be looking at it. And that means that nobody will be able to see where you are or what you're torrenting. Now, I did mention that you want to have the kill switch active, and in this VPN, ExpressVPN, it's called network lock, and what a kill switch does is disconnect your internet connection if the VPN ever stops working for whatever reason. And when you're torrenting, you want to make sure that the VPN is always connected because you never want to leak out any of your information, so you want to have the kill switch enabled so that if the VPN ever stops working, your internet disconnects and the torrent stops downloading. Now, in terms of which VPN to go with, my recommendations would be this one right here, ExpressVPN. This is my personal favorite. I find it to be the fastest and easiest to use, but some other good options out there would be NordVPN and Surfshark. All three of these have excellent speeds and the highest level of security. They all have a verified, audited, no logs policy, meaning that an outside company has come in and checked out these VPNs and ensured that they do not keep any personal information from their users local on their own servers. Meaning that if any government or agency would ever try to get information from them, they just wouldn't have it and it doesn't even exist. Now, you do have to pay for these particular VPNs, and while there are free VPNs out there, the problem with them is that they are either going to not be that great when it comes to torrenting. They either just won't work or they're going to be extremely slow. A lot of them aren't secure. They'll keep your personal information and sell it in order to make a profit. And on top of that, many of them have data limits, and if you're torrenting, chances are you're going to blow through that limit very quickly. So while you do have to pay for these VPNs, I did manage to get a hold of discount links to save you some extra money. You'll find that in the description below, as well as full reviews and more information about these VPNs. And they all have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try them out and see if they work for you, see if you like them, and if you don't, you can just cancel and get a full refund. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments which torrent client or VPN you decide to go with. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.